Hello, my lovely Cancerians, and a very happy birthday to you. This is your birthday time. This is time for pampering you. This is time for you to shine. This month, Jupiter, planet ruling abundance, good fortune, good luck, wealth, prosperity, wisdom, is going to go retrograde at the end of the month and will stay in your 8th house for the rest of the year. So what does it mean? Well, I'll tell you a little more about that as we get through the month, because this doesn't happen until towards the end of the month. But it's your birthday month, and on the 10th, we've got a new moon happening in your sign. And on the 12th, Mercury comes into your sign. So it's all happening here in this first house for you. Lovely Cancerians, new beginnings, new possibilities. It's time to take a risk or two. It's time not to be too cautious. Step out, stand out, be willing to be seen in all your glory and wonder. Sometimes you're a little shy, a little cautious. This is here encouraging you just to speak what is important to you, what is in your heart, and to open yourself to new adventures and new experiences. On the 22nd of the month, Venus coming into this 3rd house. On the 23rd of the month, the Sun joining Mars in the 2nd. So quite a lot of focus this month for you, lovely Cancerians. The 1st house, the house of you, your image, how you want to be seen, a new beginning, a new way of sharing yourself with the world. The 2nd house, your finances, your gifts, your talents. And the 3rd house, communications. So Sun and Mars in the 2nd house, it's a wonderful time for the last week of the month of putting energy into your finances. Good time for starting a new project, for launching something new, for continuing to push forward with something maybe that's already in motion. It's a wonderful time for putting energy into your gifts, your talents. You're so very creative, lovely Cancerians, but you don't always put attention into your creativity. It's time to give it more attention, more love, more focus, more energy. And with Venus in this 3rd house, this is a time where you might be signing up for a course in a subject that you really love, or you might be teaching something that you really love. It's good for writing. It's good for meeting people, especially people living quite close to you or within a community of people that you resonate with. You could meet and make a really lovely friendship. Now, on the 24th of the month, we've got a full moon happening here in your 8th house. On the 28th of the month, Mercury goes into this 2nd house. On the 29th of the month, Jupiter goes back into this 8th house. And on the 30th of the month, Mars comes into this 3rd house. So let's break this down. Big focus as we move into this last few days of the month between the 2nd and the 8th houses. So this has to do with you finding a balance between your needs, your gifts, your talents, your ability to do things, and your dependencies on others, or other people's dependence on you. Maybe it's time to free yourself. The full moon likely will show you where you're tied or overcommitted, or maybe showing you where you need to trust a little more, open your heart a little more and say, all right, I'm going to let people in a little more. Selectively, of course, but it may be something that your heart and your soul is beginning to call for. And Venus and Mars in this 3rd house is wonderful for all kinds of communications. Emails, speaking, teaching, writing, drawing, anything communication-wise is under wonderful aspects for you, lovely Cancerians. So you can clear the air, you can have a fresh start, and you can begin to communicate in ways that are deeply meaningful for you. And through that, you can touch people's lives. So I thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subbing. Bye for now.